What are the pros and the cons of living in Carrollton, Texas? That's one of the most common questions that I get from clients that are looking to move into the area. So if you're thinking about moving to Carrollton or simply want to learn more about the city, this is a video for you. And please make sure to stay to the end because there's some cons that will not only surprise you, but can actually cost you money. Now, if we're just meeting, my name is Jaime Resendez. Welcome to the DFW Homeowner YouTube channel, where you'll find real estate information that no one else is sharing with you. All right, so let's dig in. Carrollton's located north of Dallas, and it takes about 45 minutes to get to downtown Fort Worth. Now, if you're trying to get to downtown Dallas, you're looking at about 35 minutes. Now, if you need to catch a flight from the international airport, expect a 15 to 20 minute commute, which leads us right into pro number one, and that's the location. Carrollton's in a really good position to get you to any part of the DFW Metroplex within a reasonable amount of time. Not only because of the location, but also all of the highways that it has access to. Carrollton becomes a really good option, especially for a household that has two individuals working, because regardless of where either partner happens to be working, they have a location that allows them to get to that work in a reasonable amount of time. In other words, it becomes a really good compromise and allows for that work-life balance. Now, the second big benefit to Carrollton is the cost of living. Housing in Carrollton is still affordable, especially when you factor in the location because, again, it is in the heart of things. This was actually one of the biggest reasons that I personally decided to buy my first house in Carrollton. Now, I remember it very clearly when I was speaking with my real estate agent at that time. I said, Bob, I want a house that is big but has the best price per square foot available. I just knew that I wanted a large home. However, I didn't want to go too far away from where I was working at that time, which was Denton. So as you can see, pro number one, which is the location, and pro number two, which is the cost of living, had a big determining factor on why I selected Carrollton, which after taking my initial input, Bob, my realtor at the time, selected Carrollton as the ideal location, which is the reason that I ended up purchasing what I call the castle. Huge pro to Carrollton is one that I didn't appreciate at the time until I grew a little bit older, and that's the parks and recreation scene in Carrollton. You have plenty of parks, places to hike, and also places to cycle, which if you look at Carrollton on a map, you're going to notice that a large portion of its geographic footprint is covered up by green space. Now again, full disclosure, this is something that I didn't appreciate at that time. I really wasn't into the outdoors. But now knowing what I know and having lived in a lot of other areas in the DFW Metroplex, I can now recognize that that was extremely rare to have in a city. And by the way, if you're finding value in this video, let me know that you're here by commenting Carrollton down in the comment section below, because now we need to talk about some of the downsides to living in Carrollton. The very first one you probably already guessed, and that is traffic. Given Carrollton's location, which again is a huge positive, you can expect a good amount of traffic to come with that location. Because again, it's such in the heart of things that you're going to have a lot of commuters that are going through the city trying to get to where they're trying to get to. So you're not only battling traffic with other Carrollton cities, you're battling traffic with the rest of the DFW Metroplex. Now, something else to note when it comes to the commute, with Carrollton, you can get away with not hopping on a ton of toll roads. However, it does require planning ahead because you have 3 major toll roads that are either crossing Carrollton or are within a block of Carrollton. Now, another downside of Carrollton is the crime rate. When you compare Carrollton's crime rate to the surrounding cities, it generally underperforms. Now, given that I'm a real estate professional, there's certain things that I'm not able to cover when it comes to crime. So what I'll be doing is I'm going to link a lot of helpful resources down in the description for you to check out. Now, while you have housing that is affordable in the city of Carrollton, there is one downside in my opinion when it comes to real estate, and that is the lack of new construction homes. There are some small pockets of new construction going up, but at this point it's almost saturated, meaning that if you're looking for new construction homes, it's going to be increasingly harder to do as the days go by, because at some point you reach saturation and everything that was supposed to be developed has already been developed. So if you're looking for a new build / a new construction home, Carrollton's not the ideal location for that. Now, overall, most of our clients that end up going with Carrollton over all the other cities go with Carrollton because they love the location, they love the cost of living, and they love the parks and recreation scene. So that's why we here at the DFW Homeowner YouTube channel give Carrollton a 4 out of 5. Now, if Carrollton has piqued your interest and you want to learn more about the city all the way back to when it was founded, check out this video right here. Or if you're ready to start your home search in Carrollton, check out our list of preferred homes linked down below.